here. I was just looking through all of my watercolors that I made when I was preparing my Skillshare class, Intuitive Art Making, Simple Abstract Watercolor and Ink Artworks, and realized I need to get to inking. So I'm gonna pick one tonight and I'm gonna work on a little ink work just like someone would if they were taking my class. And I hope you enjoy checking out how I apply ink to my paintings. So let's get to it. So when I do ink work, I have been a pretty tried and true fan of the Micron pen. But since I started bullet journaling, I've really gotten into using the Sippa brand. They both have very similar qualities, but Sippa's a little bit smoother maybe than the Micron. So tonight I'm gonna use my Sippa pen. These are the ink techniques I tend to use in my artworks. So I've got outline, hatching, cross-hatching, scribbling, line and shape work, contrast, and I just kind of look at the piece and kind of decide which one I want to do. So first things first, I've got all these watercolors. I need to decide what one I want to work on tonight. And because I'm partial to my plastic wrap techniques, I'm going to pick one of these guys to do. I think tonight we'll do this one. So really there's no rhyme or reason to it. You just kind of look at your painted surface and decide what you want to emphasize with the ink. You can also use, if you're going to really get into texture work, you can decide what you're also going to mask too. So a good basic step if you are a little nervous about where to start is just you go with outline. It's nice and basic. And remember, there's really no way you can screw this up. So just kind of go for it. So let's see. I tend to really like to emphasize edges in my pieces. Sometimes I'll close them off, sometimes I'll leave them open. I might let the painting kind of dictate where the emphasis happens, or I'll kind of control it and manipulate it a bit. See how that kind of pops a little bit more? There's a lot of darker values in this piece, so the ink isn't going to be as extreme when I'm working over here, but there will be some nice moments as I get going. So that is the start to what I'm very excited about. So I started with outline and then I just kind of let the variation in the paint and the color and the lines guide me, and then that kind of built up into the scale like stuff that I'm super interested in because it's different than how I've been doing ink lately in my works. So I'm very excited to see where this piece goes, and I hope you get a chance to check out my class on Skillshare.com. Have a great night, guys.